Alright, so I'm getting back into drafting in Magic the Gathering. I'm playing some Arena because Paper Magic is a little bit weird right now, obviously. I am not great at this game and I am very rusty, but after a couple bad games and some tilty matches, I went 7-0 with Red White Warriors equipment. The deck was a little bit light on the equipment side, and not even just a little bit, it was pretty damn light on the equipment side. But we did pretty well anyway, and I wanted to make a quick video going over the deck and why we did so well in the 7th game. So, going over the deck list, the first thing that was a really important piece to this deck was Kargan War Leader. This uncommon is a staple for the archetype, and it did work for us. A 3-drop gets you +1/+1 on every other warrior that you control, and it's a 3/3 body. So, if you can get one of these, it's pretty good, but we ended up getting 3, which was just ridiculously strong. We don't have anything that's extremely great to support this, but Teeter Peak Ambusher and Cliffhaven Sellsword did work for us in the 7 games. Teeter Peak is just fine, but once it gets the +1/+1 on it because it's a warrior, plus pumping it during combat if you want to, just makes it pretty strong. And then Cliffhaven Sellsword, also another turn 2 drop. It's a 3/1, a little bit more aggressive. Can't pump it or anything, it's just a vanilla card, but it is a pretty decently sized body, especially when you pair it with War Leader. Then moving on to the removal that did really well for us. I think the main reason this deck did well, to be honest with you, is the removal that we had. We had 2 of each Nahiri's Binding and Royal Eruptions. Binding just gets rid of anything with the passivism effect on the field. If anything's growing too big, it just kind of lets it sit there. And Royal Eruption, obviously, Thunderbolt effect at sorcery speed. And then the artifacts that really did work for us, especially in this last game that I want to highlight. So we ended up picking up 3 Relic Axes, which is extremely strong for the warrior archetype. So those creatures that we had earlier, on top of Kargan War Leader, just made our bodies really hard to deal with early on. And the fact that we had 3 of them just made it reliable to get them out. And then Lithiform Engine, we pulled this relatively early, I think pack 1 or 2 even. It was one of those bombs that you're just kind of like, yeah, let's try it. It has nothing to do with our archetype whatsoever. But when you're copying targets as they come into the battlefield, or sorceries, or any sort of triggered ability, it just is ridiculously strong. So in this 7th game that I highlighted and cut down here, you'll see by the end of it, we started popping off with Lithiform a little bit, just doubling creatures, doubling Relic Axes, and it just becomes a lot of fun. All right, so yeah, that's it. This was a pretty fun deck. We got really lucky by having multiple Kargan War Leaders and multiple Relic Axes, and it just kind of kept everything fairly consistent, as well as our removal. But it was just a lot of fun, so I wanted to make a quick video of it and show you guys one of the games we had. All right, thanks for hanging out. Can we go 7-0? This is a crazy hand again. This is an insane hand. Dude, look at these cards. I went from tilting to having a great time. 3 War Leaders is busted. It's so good. It's a guaranteed draw. Yeah, sure. Oh, the cat. The cat wasn't happy about that. Poor kitty. We have a Spellcraft and a Binding. Let's go. We don't need to kick it. Dreadworm, sure. Okay, they're playing fast. Spell the worm. Swing. I want to get something out there. I'm gonna attack. Okay, we made them use their smite. Sure. Sure. Wait, why did... Oh, it just goes 2 on the same thing? It's so fucking stupid! You can't choose new targets. Oh, that was so dumb. Cool, let's just bring 2 of them out. Why is it a 3/3? Copy this. Oh, this shit's so fun. Yeah, swing both. We're popping off with the engine. That's so the value out of the engine is absolutely insane. And then what we're gonna do is remove the relic onto our other blocker at the end step. Oh, we're gonna copy a Felidar? Let's copy this bitch. 2 Prowling Felidars, please. I'd say I'd like 2 of those. Good sir. And swing with everything. Sure. 7-0, baby. Oh, the copies. The copies. We get the 7-0 with red, white warrior equipment. That is the type of game you want to go out on.